Hey guys, I'm DDay with Heavy Metal Television, and I'm here at the Realm in Toledo, Ohio with Quor. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Smitty.
John. Brian.
Alright, so I'm going to start off by asking about your name. How did you come up with the name Quor, and what does it mean?
There was a time
The young man's life.
where we went on a magical quest, and in this quest, there was lots of fog and mist and lots of epic things.
Next to the sea.
We went on a quest to discover the Continuum Transfunctioner, and then when we found it, it gave us the name.
And it broke the L and I out of a liquor sign, a big yellow one.
It did.
And it just said Quor.
It was really fun.
And so we took a picture of it, and then we decided to go on that name.
And this scar I have right here was actually the burnout
from
the
Continuum
and it just
Transfunctioner.
completely fried
Crazy.
everything.
It's mostly a true story.
Mostly.
Mostly.
Sounds like quite the adventure.
Yeah.
Always.
We are going to be awesome, WAG TVA. So we ended up naming the first EP that after that. We felt like being called We're Going to Be Awesome would be something to strive for. We realized we weren't ever going to get there, so we just went fucking cool.
So you guys have a pretty unique sound, and in your bio you describe yourselves as a three-headed dragon of thrash, groove, and soul. Do you want to expand on that a little bit? Maybe tell us a little more about some of your influences?
We feed the dragon, thrash, punk, and soul. Each head gets a little bit every day, and then that's what comes
Of
out.
each.
Of each?
So they're all getting a nice, healthy, dynamic vibe.
Yeah. We have pretty eclectic musical tastes, and we realize that a lot on the road, especially because one minute we're listening to Viking choirs, and the next minute we're listening to Willie or Waylon, which we love to listen to on the road.
We do.
And
Some
then the
In
next
Flames,
minute we're listening to Lamb of
To the
God.
Swedes.
Yeah.
Like
I grew up a big prog kid, so like a lot of the stuff came from like listening to bands like Genesis and Rush and Porcupine Tree and like all that kind of stuff. So that's like a lot of where my playing is rooted in, particularly.
Lately we've been on a Swedish rock and metal kick too.
We have
In Flames and got some of that.
Winter Sun and all kinds of
Winter Sun.
all kinds of great bands.
They're just too awesome over there.
So you guys have been touring the Midwest for the past couple of weeks. You guys have any interesting tour stories? Take that as a yes.
How much time you got?
Can we tell them
We
about
want to
yesterday?
start soonest to latest or latest to soonest?
Like how chronological? Okay, let's
Just
go.
get it.
Let's
What
go
order
with
would
what
you
happened
like to
yesterday.
hear, man?
Let's go.
Yesterday.
Let's start with yesterday.
All right.
So we were staying at a lake, and Doug let us know that there was a prehistoric park where there were ancient dinosaurs that park's been closed for 20 years. So now the forest is taking it back. So it's literally Jurassic Park with big
Overgrown,
giant
yeah.
styrofoam plastic dinosaurs. So we get there. There's no trespassing
15
signs.
feet high, real dinosaurs.
But at the same time, fuck those signs, there's dinosaurs in there and a forest that's overgrowing them. So we go into the forest, there's dinosaurs laying on the ground because people have like vandalized them. Doug, of course, helps a gigantic Plateosaurus thingy up.
Back to its
This
feet.
thing was like probably 14 feet tall. Lifts it back up. It's back, it's looking proud. There's like dinosaurs with heads cut off. As we're walking around, we realized, well, Doug and I were last because we were walking through this giant volcano. And it wasn't looking very safe, so Snap didn't get in there. Nobody else would have got in there with us. We look over the edge of this thing, and there's a police officer coming to greet us as we're getting there. We arrive down at the police officer, Doug and I walk up very nicely, and I said, well, I'm sorry, sir, sorry to inconvenience you. We packed in what we took out, we brought out all of our cans and shit. He said, all right. So our friend that was with us, he says, well, guys, you guys are going to be cool. I'm going to jail. Because he had a warrant in Michigan that he didn't know about, I guess.
Well, I mean, he did know.
He probably knew that.
He knew about it.
So the police officer was very friendly, and he said, you guys think you have $600 amongst you, and then he doesn't have to go to jail today? We're like, oh, well, could we stop by an ATM? The police officer puts Pal in the car. We're driving behind the police officer.
To an
escorts us
ATM machine.
to the ATM
So like I
machine
was
in
in
the
Mexico
market.
for a minute.
And
Paying off
we
the
actually
cops.
we got evidence of this. And we go in there, and we all pull in and pull out $600 in twomps and hand it to the police officer. Police officer then says, all right, we're good with like this. I'll get you a receipt.
I cleaned you guys out, didn't
Cleaned
I?
you out, didn't I? Yeah. So then we asked him if we could take a photograph of him.
He said,
So then we all had photographs being handcuffed. And then he goes, I'll do one smiling and one not smiling. So then, as we drove away from said experience.
Tornado siren? Awesome.
Oh, good.
Perfect. Yeah, we're here. The storm is
Next
here.
story. We're
the
on to the
storm is
next
here.
story already. The bottom of the car fell out,
We break
literally, as we were
storms,
driving down the road.
Oh wow.
And he asked our friend Garrett what they were doing, and he said, taking pictures. He said, taking pictures. He said, yeah, of dinosaurs. True story.
So you guys are on tour in support of your latest release, The Human Paradigm.
Yes.
Where can our fans go and pick a copy of that?
All major
Tonight
digital
at the show.
distribution
Tonight.
outlets and the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys have anything else you want to say to our fans?
Bye.
I love you.
Careful for the tornado that's coming.
And don't fuck with the cops. Don't run from them. Because they'll tase you.
Comply.
Or shoot.
Comply.
All right. Thank
Comply or
you
be
guys for your
tased.
time. And you can catch Quor's latest video for Let's Rise on Heavy Metal Television.
Heavy Metal Television!